So I'm gonna hit you with the tough question now. So
Okay.
I'm sure you've heard, at least up here in North Texas, we've got some issues creeping into school districts, and this is my area of research too. So this is kind of more for me as well. But we've got Keller ISD, we've got some banned book issues in Grapevine, Colleyville. Principal was fired over, a stupid letter that he sent, just airing his frustrations about George Floyd, which broke my heart that he had to go through that. South Lake and critical race theory. So you've got this politics creeping into our school board, largely driven by some ideology that's creeping in from conservatives. So talk to me about how superintendents can deal with that, with these frustrations that are creeping into education as you see it.
Well, you know, my first mind says that I think it's best when superintendents and boards can stay focused on a mission and vision that they have developed together with the community to move the district forward. Now, I am respectful of people and their beliefs, their ideologies, but I think it complicates things when we bring it into the school arena. Because number one, we need to be doing the right things. If there are things in books that are not appropriate to children, we need to look at that. But outside of that, the other things have just caused complications in board superintendent relations. They've also caused issues between the community and the school district. And we have seen some superintendents that have decided, I think, to say, you know what, I'm at retirement age. Have a good day.
Yeah.
And that's unfortunate because we have seen some very, very talented superintendents who may have decided that I don't know personally, but from all that I can see, very talented have decided that maybe that's not what I want to do anymore. I'll just retire and go play with my grandkids. And so I think that, as I said, that complicates our vision and our mission and what we're supposed to be doing in a school district, because I do see some of it unfolding in some of the boardrooms where they're there for hours at a time, where people are speaking and speaking. And by the time it's time to get to the business of the school district, everybody's tired and it's 1 a.m. And did we really get anything done? And so I think people have discovered that the boardroom and the school district, it's an easy place to come talk. And because people do have frustrations about what they believe in. And so there are a lot of places in the way our government works that people really don't listen to. They just don't. I mean, but we do know your local school will listen to you. That is the one place that people will listen to you. It's the one place that people will treat you right. You're treated with kindness. You're not ignored. And I think people realize that. And sometimes I think people get frustrated about it. But I tell people know that when they come into the school, they're going to get treated right. They're going to be listened to. And it's going to be in a controlled environment. And so I think that's a lot of why, because it really, at the end of it, I don't think it has anything, a lot of it, to do with school. I think people have frustrations with government, but where else are you heard? I mean, maybe you can go to the Capitol. I don't know. I don't know how to do that. But everybody knows how to go to the local school board and sign up to speak. And you're going to be heard. And everybody's going to be protected. Everybody's going to be taken care of. And it's usually going to be pretty civil. Even if it gets ramped up, people know that the school will always take care of them and always treat them right. And people have an expectation of that. And so I just believe that we still have to stay focused on the work at hand, and that's moving the mission and vision of the school forward. And we don't want to lose focus on that, while also understanding that people have concerns. But there's work to be done in the school. And we've even the best schools, kids missed a lot of time in school. Kids are struggling. Kids are crying out, and superintendents and boards and administrators need to be working to fix all of that rather than spending hours sometimes. Um, Again, I think people need to be heard, but there's got to be we've got to figure out how to make this work while still doing the work of the school district and making sure the mission and vision of the school district can carry out. But we're a democracy. That's what we do, and people say the school board is the purest form of democracy there is. And I don't ever want to change that or threaten that. But we just also have to make sure how the mission and vision of the school district is carried out.
I agree.